Hello, and welcome back to my Iron Rambles. It's definitely been a while. As in, it's been a few months at the very least since I've really said hello to anyone. Been playing with Private Off. Definitely playing a lot less than I used to. My pet will not budge towards the water. Um, but I've been playing with Private Off. I already have all the beekeeper stuff, so sadly gonna dismiss him. Um, yeah, I when I was playing with Private On more, and first off, shout out to John 10 and Lone Gym Rat for being like some very warm friends that I made during that chapter in my life. Um, but it was also a time when I didn't really have any other stimulus outside of RuneScape for my interpersonal relations. And I turned to RuneScape during that time, but in the long run, I don't know how sustainable it is for me to play or like be as engaged with people on RuneScape as I was at that point. It's also tied to like my YouTube channel and having so many people reach out and say hello and like give warm words of encouragement. But it was just pretty exhausting. I now am living in New York and have been living in New York for a few months now, going on 5 months. I have a partner, and that's been pretty great as well. A new new happening in my life. But yeah, a lot of my interpersonal happenings are outside of Rooney. But I'm also ready to go back to hanging out with all of my friends. You see all of them; they're all of my friends that are online. That's okay. But um, yeah, so I started up this YouTube channel, and during that time was like a very tumultuous time in my life personally, um, due to circumstances, and a lot of that is kind of settled now. But I felt like the image that I was presenting during that time was somewhat inauthentic to the person that I see myself outside of the space of RuneScape. So I got a little imposter syndrome, like while playing the game and posting on YouTube. So I needed to take some time away from that. But I honestly have months of clips saved up, and I'm just gonna start posting them again because that did bring me a lot of joy, and it also felt like I was working. This was embettering my life in a way that wasn't just tied to like I have goals and they're tangible goals that I can meet within this game. Um, so I apologize for being on such a long hiatus, but I guess I'm back. Um, yeah, regarding my time in New York City so far, it's been quite wonderful. As I said, I have a partner. We work together at this fine dining Michelin star restaurant um, that I'm an assistant server at. Um, she's I guess she's like a maitre d', um, and yeah, it's a pretty healthy relationship. It gives pause to the future in terms of like, oh, I'm going to leave for 2.5 years to the Peace Corps. Oh, I want to go to grad school in Europe, et cetera, and making like these big life decisions. That's also partly why I want to come back to RuneScape in terms of like having a mentality about being older and having to kind of take ownership of my actions. So, given the amount of time that I spend on this game, I should turn it towards somewhat of a like engagement with others, a cathartic experience, and also develop some skills as a video editor through YouTube videos. So that's kind of why I'm back in this rambling mode. And excuse the dog in the background. That's Gus. He's the house dog. He owns the house. He owns all of us. Yeah. I've been pretty active on Rooney. I've done up to the hard combat achievements. The big kicker right now for me getting done elite are the 75 TOB KC at 31 right now. So I have a while to go on that. I think I'm just gonna go do some arty because why the hell not? To get out some good thoughts. Yeah, so if you've listened this far, not much pertaining to Rooney, I apologize, but it's kind of the nature of my Ramble videos as well. Um, I play this game a lot less than I used to, obviously because I have a full-time job, and um, ooh, I have these that I got from a birdhouse right before I was making this Ramble, so I'm gonna go do this first. Yeah, it's the world is kind of real at this point, and for a long time, in my time in college, in my immediate year post-college during COVID, things didn't seem very real, but now I have a lot of big decisions that I have to make about my future, and it's frightening, but also exciting because there is so much on the horizon. And maybe a few of you know what I'm talking about on that front. But yeah, I finally like have things that I want to do and need to do, and also things that I don't really need to do, but I should take initiative on if I want to put myself in the position of like living a very fulfilling and healthy life. So please, need a trout. You got it, brother. Let's go to Lumbridge and do this. Yeah, in regards to Rooney, or how I've been playing lately, I'm just doing whatever the hell I want, honestly, and I'm enjoying it still. I'm enjoying it less, which is good because I can enjoy it for a few hours and then I can go and read my book in the park or hang out with friends in a way that I don't think I really was able to before, um, both tied to COVID and tied to my relationship with like how I saw myself in relation to the world at the time. Um, I guess I'm talking in pretty nebulous, uh, in a pretty nebulous way, but it makes sense to me. Yeah. So, um, for the most part, I've just been doing like a lot of Slayer, trying to work on my TOB or TOB, my skills at the Inferno. I have 3 Inferno KC right now. I'm pretty proud of that. I is that the clue? Nice. Duel Arena. Yeah, I've been getting up other boss KCs. Venenatus, Callisto, Zerb, Hydra. Just, I guess it probably not much has changed since I last was playing, but to me a lot has changed because I'm spending a lot of time. And I just plan on continuing to spend a lot of time playing, um, and spend a lot of time playing and producing videos, and also interacting with people once again in this game with my private on. So it's kind of where I'm at. I've been holding off this video for a while because, like, okay, let's see what we get. Anything? Nope. Nope. That's about right. It's been a little anxiety inducing as with anything, is like when you don't send that text within the first day of you receiving it, then you slowly push it off and you never really want to send it again. Or it's like gets more and more anxiety inducing to the idea of sending the text. That's kind of how I felt with this, but I finally feel comfortable enough with myself and little heh heh heh, pretty proud of that. Um, got that, that's new. Yeah, I'm like proud of myself for, or I'm comfortable with myself to be able to do it at this point. I'm also stacking up elite clues and my cash stack's getting back up there. Let's pull it on a nice fashion scape to go do some arty. Let's wear, this is one that I've been enjoying lately. The nice boom 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 boom. And where are the bracers? There we are. Yeah, enjoying this one with the unlift. Also the Champions kick. I don't think that was in videos. I'm waiting for that Champions Max kit to come out still every day. Yeah, I kind of just do whatever I want to. I've been doing a bit of skilling. I'm 100 base, which I think the last video shows, but now I'm close to 101 base, only rune crafting, mining, and smithing left. slowly but surely working towards 20 mil. I have plans for um, more corrupted gauntlets so I can get the Bofa. I have plans for more Fasani's Nightmare, plans for TOB, just plans for getting a Kodai from raids. A lot of things that keep me interested in the game, and they're pretty wide-reaching goals, and I'm just gonna like work towards them as I have been. Um, yeah, I'm sorry that I've been AWOL for so long. I don't know if anyone is really thinking of me because why would they? I was thinking a lot of this channel and like the relationships that I've met through it, and I want to jump back on that front. So here I am, private, show friends. Oh, what a moment! And um, yeah, this is a kind of a jumbled ramble, but I hope y'all hear where I'm at, and I hope you're excited for months of videos, even though they're going to be a little bit behind. John 10, what's up, dude? Yeah, there it is. Um, that brought a massive smile to my face. I think I'm gonna stop this ramble now. I don't really have any coherent thoughts that I want to get out at this point. I mentioned my imposter syndrome of my YouTube channel because of like the quitting video and then garnering a lot of followings off of that. I mentioned the really being in a pretty consuming space outside of RuneScape in New York because I just moved out here and it's been it's been a lot, but I think I'm finally ready to no, I think I'm finally ready to embark back on the journey of yeah, making friends within the space as well. I don't know. Sorry for the incoherent thoughts. This is just kind of a I am back video, and I hope you're excited for me to be back. I missed you guys. Sending lots of love. And without further ado, goodbye. Yo, shout out to the homie John 10, like just coming over here. And look at that. Just look at those evil chicken helm and boots. What a fucking gamer. What a fucking legend. Yeah, um, miss this dude.